Everybody, I'm so glad you're out here. My name is Eugene Ralph, EugeneForDallas.com, Eugene, F-O-R Dallas.com. You can follow me on social media, Eugene, 4 Dallas.com. I'm going to take a little bit of time. We have more time here today than I usually do, so I'm going to take a little bit of time to tell us about how we got here, how I got here. 20 years ago, thereabouts now, a hurricane blew my family out of New Orleans and into the city of Dallas. And we ended up in a small part of town called Cleburne, Riley kind of area. Most people don't know that this is part of Dallas, and I think the city council also doesn't know that. But that's where we ended up. A nice little quiet area of the city, the last bit of rural land that it seems like we really have mostly. And I tell you what, the city and the state really overall has been incredibly good to us. From that early moments, they showed us so much charity and hospitality to make sure that we were set up in a way that we could thrive, that I knew from the earliest moments that I never wanted to leave this place. And I always wanted to find some sort of way to make sure that I could pay back, even if only half amount, the generosity that they showed me that early day. And ever since then, it felt like they were telling me, this is going to be your home as long as you say yes to Dallas. And so I said yes ever since then. And I'll tell you what, 20 years ago, we got set up here, and for the last 16, we've been seeing the same leadership in City Hall for the District 8 that literally does not know that this is part of the district.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, the only part of District 8 that exists to the current incumbent is Redbird Center. In District 8, we have had some of the same problems that we've had all over the district. The city's getting unsafe. The city's getting too expensive. Nobody has any idea what's going on down at City Hall. There's no communication. There's corruption. What are we getting from our city? People are leaving because the property taxes are too high. People are leaving because there's bullets coming through the window. People are leaving because they don't feel like they can let their children out on the streets. They don't feel like they can let their children go to the schools. If we are making a city that fundamentally does not nurture its people, then what are we even here for? What are we doing all of this for? What is the council doing all this for? They've forgotten that their fundamental responsibility is the well-being of their people. There is no point that they ought to be pursuing if they cannot pursue public safety. The backbone of society is public safety. And what do I stand for? I stand for society. Everything I do, everything I'm here for is for society. I want the people of District 8 to be developed. When we talk about economic development, the first thing that we really need to be asking ourselves is what kind of skills and opportunities are we bringing to the people? It's not about knocking down some random building or knocking down 100 houses or finding a green field somewhere and throwing up 30,000 apartments. It's about finding out what is it that our people can do? What is it that we can train them to do? What opportunities can we bring to them? That's economic development, first of all. And they're not going to have those opportunities if the public space remains unsafe, if the public space remains disorderly, if the government of this city is inhospitable to all comers unless they got a $30,000 check in their back pocket. I'll tell you what, in the city of Dallas, I want to see a fundamental renewal in the relationship between the people of the city and their government. I want people to be able to trust us. I want people to be able to have the experience in the city of Dallas that says that they can go to their civil service and their sworn officers, and that they know that they have a political branch that actually backs them up. I think that we have a city fundamentally that, as long as you're not trying to look for a building permit, you'll have a pretty good experience down at City Hall trying to get something done. But we do not have a political apparatus in the city council that actually stands up for them. I mean, really, it's an embarrassment. What is it that we have in this city for each other? I mean, it's a kind of mutual commitment, I feel. With all the growth that's been going on in North Texas, people have plenty of opportunity to go elsewhere, and many have. While the rest of the region has been growing, Dallas County is the only county in the Metroplex that has lost population over the last 10 years. And it's because people are leaving the city of Dallas for those same reasons. Because it's too expensive, because it's unsafe. That's going to change on May 3rd. With all of these candidates here, that's going to change on May 3rd. Now, whenever I'm in a room like this and I see everybody, basically chomping at the bit to really get something done, I get excited. Okay, I did a little bit of time in sales, and I'll tell you, sales and politics is not too dissimilar. Because whenever I'm knocking on a door or talking to somebody new, automatically when they hear that you're running for office, they think that you're trying to steal from them. I mean, honestly, and I can't blame them. A lot of roofers are trying to steal from you, and a lot of politicians are just as well, probably the same amount in either group. But I'll tell you what, the thing about politics, the thing about this particular race that makes me so excited is that I'm not trying to sell anybody anything because hope doesn't cost a thing. I think everybody that's still in the city of Dallas fundamentally still has hope and love for the city of Dallas. And everybody that I've talked to so far in the district has hope and love for the city of Dallas and wants things to change. Because they've been around here for a while, and they know if they've never seen their city council member, and they know that they haven't seen any of the other people that are running for city council either, because the only thing that matters is record. The only thing that matters in the city of Dallas is not record. I love record. The thing that matters in the city of Dallas is every single person in this room and elsewhere that's doing all the living and working and dying and loving in this place. The thing that matters in the city of Dallas is whether or not we serve them, whether or not we have a government that ultimately is an advocate for their well-being. So on May 3rd, if you live in the district, go out and vote for me. If you don't live in the district, make sure that you come and see me before you get out of here so that I can make sure you're equipped to go out and tell everybody that you know that might live in the district. Or tell you what, anybody that just is ready for the change to come to Dallas, and we've been having it all over the rest of the country, that this wave of renewal does not pass over us here.
That's right.
So on May 3rd, wherever you live, go out and vote for change in the city of Dallas. Go out and vote for hope in the city of Dallas. My name is Eugene Ralph. District 8, EugeneForDallas.com, Eugene #4 Dallas on all social media. Support me, support anybody who's close to you, and let's make Dallas a place that serves its people.
Yes.
Thank you.